if you want to buy eggs, go talk to the missus. Though consider yourself warned. No need to worry. The missus told me to say that to anyone asking after the eggs. Or grains or veggies, so they know not to come crying if they find ears growing in unmentionable places. Not that it happens very often. Just, you know, what you see is what you get. Nothing wrong. Well, not at the moment. We'll see how the next... It's been a bit hit and miss lately. The wheat was a nice surprise, because, you know, it's... Well, it's the wrong season, and we were worried about the glowing. But it turned out to be perfectly good wheat. We fed him to the pig, as we always do, and... it turned... Poor thing, eh? Maybe it's time to move the plots within the range of the weirdness repel. Aye, that we do. It was getting into the crops one way or the other, so why not use it, you know? You see, with the weirdness, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. But the good has saved us from starving to death. I ate potatoes that looked like pig hearts and carrots that tasted like what standing in a field in the middle of the night feels like. All perfectly nice food. I say, it's better to have a meal that's a tiny bit different than what you're used to. Aye, it may be. But it's not like we got a long stretch. We didn't want to just lie down and wait for death. And I bet we ain't the only ones. What else are folks to do in this blasted weather? All ready for winter, but winter won't come. And if winter won't come, neither will spring. The last normal harvest came and went ages. I'm telling you, if not for the weirdness. And make my missus a widow? Pah! The whole area's full of monsters, and they sure ain't edible. We tried that once, and, well, let's just say... I see. You're with those Camelotians who want to run us out. We've already told your lot. We ain't going anywhere. If we die here, then... And I ain't talking about it no more, so don't even try. Pumpkins, you say? Oh. Well, see, with most crops, you plant them in the weirdness, and maybe they turn out all right, or maybe they turn out weird-touched. But pumpkins, they're a whole different story. They bloody love the weirdness. Or the weirdness loves them. I'm not sure. Either way, they always... If you're lucky, they'll just grow really big and make you see everything in orange. If you're not, they might grow teeth that eat your entire family. Aye, that's what I heard from old Frankie. He once saw it with his own eyes on an abandoned farm. Rotting pumpkins with bit of arms and legs sticking out of them. Still, Frankie took the seeds, because he wasn't one to let things go to waste. He gave some to me, but I've never been brave enough to plant them. Tore his foot on a rusted nail. Oh, and I'm telling you, lockjaw ain't pretty on anyone. But on Frankie, gave me nightmares. Oh, I just don't like to throw things away. All right then, your funeral. Oh, that's gonna be a weird one, that's for sure. Oh, my back doesn't like this weather. Good day to you.
Another one? We've had enough strangers in Connacht. Which ones do you want to hear about? The Camelotians who want to take our manure and rob us of our land? Or the Red Priests knocking on everyone's door and dragging people out into the streets? We already had enough problems without all those prissy arseholes adding to them. Aye, more of them every day. And no just in the village either. I saw a few of the younger ones wandering around outside, looking for trouble. They say they're looking for people sick with the Red Death, but all they do is drag decent people out of their homes and haul them off to Olma. And people still get taken by the plague. So what good are they? Bunch of quacks. The Camelotians are saying our manure is dying, and when it goes out, we'll get vipers, the lot of them. Yvain brought them here a while ago to help with the Coon Act. That's what he told us, anyway. And now? Now they want to take our manure. Pah! Not just the manure. They're saying all the folks here will have to move. All mother only knows where. My old man won't hear a word of it. And you know what? I don't blame him. We've worked too hard. We've gone through too much to just leave everything behind. Aye, why no? Everyone says me auntie's girl got touched by the weirdness, but she's still... Besides, we know the weirdness. We live with it every day. If it kills me, there's no much left for me in this world anyway. Our priestess, or rather, Yvain's priestess, because we haven't seen hide nor... She took Ailey in, and that ended up being a blessing for us all. She might be a little odd with that eye of hers, but she's a sweet girl. Go talk to her and you'll see. I might be an old woman, but I am... Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Makes no difference to me. They could promise me a palace and I still would. This farm belonged to my father, and it belonged to his father before him. When my older brother died, I promised Pa I would nail... I hoped to pass this land on to my children. But, well, they ended up buried. It's only fair that I should rest here with them. I know some do. The two brothers from the neighboring farm, they can't wait to be rid of that place. But it's no wonder, with the life... Not to sound like an old woman, but I'd say their farm is cursed. You see, there's an old well on their field, right at the very edge. If you go there at night, you can hear something wailing and growling inside. Truth be told, if I were in their shoes, I'd have run for the hills Ha! Welcome in, you say? When your lot just barges like old Norm's woodshed. That got requisitioned by Camelot. They shoved some fancy paper in his face and said, "This is ours now." They say it's all fair because Norm got compensated. But what about us, huh? We lent Norm our best axe ages ago, and he left it in that bloody shed. Oh, I tried. They told me everything in that shed now belongs to Camelot. And if I've got a problem, I should go take it up with Norm, since they gave him money for it. Problem is, that coward packed up and left the same... Either they paid him too much coin for that hovel, or he wanted to be long gone before they checked the place over too close. I don't know. I don't go poking around in a... But Norm, he was a quiet one. Kept to himself mostly, though he had a temper on him. Rumor has it a debt collector came to his place once and never came back out. Not that anyone ever found proof that he had anything to do with it, mind you. And it's not like anyone here would shed a tear for one of those leeches. But it could all be hogwash. Maybe the fellow just got eaten by something out on the road. We'll never know. Nah, they bolted it shut and took off. No clue if they're even using it, but if I tried to get our axe back and they caught me, they'd throw me in for theft. For theft! Can you imagine? Of my... Why? Huh. Maybe you do. But I don't trust folks who offer things for free. They all... We may not have much, but we're honest folk. Bring me back that axe. Eggs, some veggies. There's no much to spare, but we share what we can. Need anything else? Be seen.
of my soul didn't make it out of here. It's close. I know it. We need to find it together.
What a nice day! You doing okay? Hey there, traveler. Better not go much further tonight. Strange things tend to assail our lands with a... Oh, it's quite the lineup out there. We've got creeping shadows and gnashing beasts that start to lurk as soon as the sun dips. They're more than just ghost stories now. They're right on our doorstep, and they seem to get bolder with each passing night. And miss all the action? No way. The folks here are stubborn, won't leave their lands. They need protection, and I'm here to... Plus, I get to be on the front lines if anything happens. Sure thing, I've got fire arrows. They work wonders against those creatures. It seems like they hate fire even more than I love the thrill of a good skirmish. I can part with some for a few coins. Helps you, helps me, and makes the night watch feel less like a chore and more like